My name is Ryan Scott. I'm the Product Development Manager for DNA Behavior. DNA Behavior is a software business that we work with businesses to better understand their employees and customers. We build a proprietary piece of technology that companies use to better understand the personalities of their customers and employees. So the piece of software that we built with delaPlex is a sophisticated piece of software that a business can use to better understand both their employees or their customers. So on the business side, a business can understand how their employees make their decisions, how teams work together, how they hire the right talent. And from a customer side, they can understand exactly how they adapt their messaging and sales styles for the sales and marketing teams to the customers.
My name is Risha Trent, and I'm the Marketing Communications Manager at DNA Behavior International. At DNA Behavior, we provide smart business solutions to customers to help them personalize the experience and relationship that they have with their customers. Our solutions are centered on understanding each person in a business and each customer uniquely and understanding how to better communicate with them and serve them.
So working with developers on the other side of the world can seem like a challenge at sometimes, but using technology like Skype or GoToMeeting, it really feels like they're on the other end of the office. So every single day we're doing a video chat, we check in, and then we also use a project management software to keep track of everything, such as timelines, execution steps, and issues that we ran into the way. So we really appreciate that level of transparency and reporting. And every day my boss will check in and he sees kind of where projects are at, and I'm able to give him these types of reports with the information that we're tracking.
Hugh, Massie, President and Founder of DNA Behavior International. I think at any time that you outsource software, the fear that you would have is it's like building a house. Do you know whether the foundations are going to be put in properly? And can you see it, and is it going to be transparent? And delaPlex has solved that problem for us in that you've got a professional organisation that's put in place all the processes and systems to ensure that that level of transparency is there, and they've got a management team who are watching what are our employees all day long so that we know work is getting delivered when people say they're going to deliver it, rather than somebody sitting, you know, a little team sitting in a box somewhere and you don't know whether they're turning up and what they're doing, and you've got no capability to control it.
So the one thing that we've learned along this journey is that there's no finish line to building the type of business software that we're building. So it's always something that you're going to be adapting, maintaining, and you're always, with our type of business, we're seeking out integration partners with other pieces of software. So there's always going to be maintenance work and integrations that are needed. So dealing with delaPlex and the relationship that we built just gives us a good long-term solution.
delaPlex has really helped our company so much by just building such a reliable and high-quality solution that we can then provide to the businesses that we work with.
So at the beginning it is challenging just to go to a new environment and speaking to people on the other end of the world, but it really is like they're inside of your office. Like, we all speak the same style of English. It seems that everybody in our developing team they were trained in American English, so we even have the same, you know, we'll both say awesome and cool and things like that. We all have the same slang.
Turning point came when I realised that the business architect or the technology architect that we had in the office was not going to be able to get everything done quickly enough, and it was going to take him months, if not a year longer, to deliver the core platform that we wanted. And also I think that what we've learned along the way is that you need a diversity of talents when you're building technology systems, and that one person, even if they're very good, doesn't have all of those talents. So you need a team working together day in, day out. Sometimes a person might need to drop off the team and somebody else get added in. And I think delaPlex provides us with that flexible option, and also it's got a whole platform there to ensure that the work gets transparently done. You know, we know where we're at each day. It's regulated by your own monitoring and review processes as well, which you wouldn't get if you just got one or two people in your office.
delaPlex software, it gives you a team of developers. So the good thing about what we're working on is we have access to people that are, you know, they're relevant with web design, database design, mobile design, and it gives us a team that we can swap out resources as needed and also design that perfect team for what we're working on at that moment. So we've needed some network expertise, and while a network person isn't necessarily on our staff, we're able to hire somebody on just for a couple-hour project to work on our servers. We have a mobile application project that's coming up, so we'll have to maybe bring in a new resource there. So it gives us a channel that we can swap out and also, design our team for what we're working on.
The reason that we actually were thinking that an in-house software developer would be better was because they would know exactly what our needs were. They would be here and in the office and seeing what we do, and they would just have the best idea about what the solution needed to look like. But once you have the developer, and they may be really good at doing the like the very initial stages and databasing, but they might not be very good at the graphic design or the usability. So, and you're going to have to keep hiring, more people for each specific part of the system development. And with delaPlex, it was just all right there.
Well, I would highly recommend delaPlex software. I have on a few occasions already now, and I know that those firms are using delaPlex, so I have absolutely no hesitation in recommending delaPlex to any business, whether they're a small business that just needs 1 or 2 people for 3 months or has an ongoing requirement like we do. I would highly recommend delaPlex.